Congratulations, Eugene Lamb, for receiving such a great award. You know, it's a legacy award. And if you really look at it back down through the years, Eugene Lamb, you've been a legend all along. I've watched you as a family man, how much you love your wife and your kids, and have done everything that you could to make sure that they were successful. I watched you as a coach. I watched you take young men that may not have had the talent, but you gave them determination, you gave them encouragement, and you were successful. And not only on the high school level, I think about all the recreation activities that you contributed to the lives of families and kids. Eugene, I'm calling you Eugene today because you are a legend. I've watched you as a deacon at Greater Mount Zion Primitive Baptist Church, and you've always had great character and always strived to do the very best that you could be. So congratulations are in order. You know, you got it right, Eugene Lamb. You got it right with God. You got it right with your family. You got it right with molding children, molding adults. Legends, you know, it's often said that daisies bloom where they find room. And this is true of people too. Thank you, congratulations, for blooming in the lives of so many young men and so many young ladies. Congratulations, Lamb. You deserve it, and may God bless you.
I'd like to congratulate Deacon Eugene Lamb for receiving this legacy award. He has been a great leader at our church. He served as a deacon, as a head deacon, chairman of the deacon board for quite a number of years, and he has been a great help to the church because of people looked at him for leadership, and they look up to him because of who he is and what he has done in the community. He just been blessed to have such a man in our congregation. We just happy to have him receive this reward. It couldn't be given to any man better than he is.
I have known Eugene Lamb for approximately 15 years, and I found him to be an honest and true person. He became a county commissioner during the time I've been editor of the Havana Herald, and it's been a wonderful experience to watch him as he has worked through many problems and become one of the strongest political entities in Gadsden County. He is fair, he's honest, and most importantly, as a politician, he's dependable. It's been my experience that he, among many, gives of himself often. I've seen him do some things that people don't know about. He does a lot of community programs. He's been involved in the Midway community athletic programs. He's gone out of his own time and money and put things together that otherwise would never have happened. I've always said he was one of the most giving people I've ever met. I think that giving him an opportunity to be a part of this legacy for Billy Ray Hobley, especially since Billy Ray is from Gadsden County as well, is a wonderful thing for Eugene Lamb to receive. He certainly deserves it. He's a good man. He draws from many avenues, from the community, from his work at TCC, from his ability to in his involvement in church, all of the things that I've seen him do make him what we really like to see, or I personally like to see, and that's a class act. So congratulations again, Eugene Lamb, for receiving this wonderful Legacy Award.
It's a real honor and a privilege for me to have the opportunity to speak on behalf of my dear good friend, Mr. Eugene Lamb. I have known Mr. Lamb since his 10th grade year in high school. And over that span of time, up to the present, we have grown to be very close friends. As a matter of fact, our closeness might resemble father and son. And even later years, we became more like brothers. I have noticed him grow, and his growth has been tremendous. His growth has been an exhibition that every young man should be willing to emulate in his life. I have never met a more determined man when it comes to accomplishing something. He puts his whole self into it, and his determination spreads to people who are surrounding him. And whenever he accomplishes something and put it into action, it's going to be first class. And being first class is a tribute to the effort that he puts into whatever he wants to. Nobody can do some of the things that he's done. In recreation, some folks just get one situation where a name is placed on a building or some structure. Mr. Lamb has 2 parks in his name, and that's beyond normal accomplishments. I have known him as a true husband, a true father, an outstanding leader, an outstanding coach, an outstanding church person, where he's the deacon, the chairman of the deacon board in his church. All of these accomplishments, and his demeanor is a very humble person. There are 2 situations I have noticed over the years that he has not accomplished first class. One is his golf game. Second, his fishing. But he's working on both of them. And one of these days, the total picture of his life will be first class. Congratulations, Mr. Lamb. You are most deserving. I applaud you, I salute you, and congratulations. And may the God Almighty always continue to take a liking to you and your soul.
This is Brian Lamb, and I am, incredibly honored and proud to have a chance to talk a little bit about my father, Eugene Lamb, who is being honored today. I apologize I'm not able to be there in person, but I would tell you I'm there in spirit, and I am incredibly excited to hear that the university is recognizing my father for his efforts and his contribution to society. He has been an amazing father, business leader, community leader, but more importantly, he has done it in a way that he's been unconditionally committed to making a difference in people's lives. And I think that's what this award is about, and I couldn't think of a better person to be representative of the Bill Ray Hobley Award. And there's no doubt that I love him for being my father, but I am probably equally as proud to call him my best friend. And I love him immensely, and he deserves all the recognition we can give him, but I would tell you he's less focused on the recognition and more focused on continuing to do good work and do God's work and have an incredible brand and reputation. So, Dad, congratulations on the recognition and all the work that you've done in your life and all the work that you've done to help make me the man that I am today. And absolutely, I truly appreciate the friendship and love that we have for each other. And I'm excited for you in the future. And thank you for setting a standard and an outstanding example for me and many others like me that look up to you. Love you, and congratulations.
Eugene Lamb is a good man. Where I grew up, and when you said that someone was a good man, everybody knew exactly what that meant. Being a good man means you take care of your friends, you take care of your responsibilities, and you always do what's right. And I can't think of anybody better suited for a legacy award than my good friend Eugene Lamb, or what a lot of us call Coach Lamb. Coach is a good man. I had the opportunity to work with him for a number of years in the Leon County school system, and it's not hard, or it wasn't hard. You quickly learn to respect him, not for the fact that he was a good coach and win-loss records, by the way, which he was, but you learn to respect him the way he treated people, especially young people. And that's easy to tell when you can stand back and watch people. I was Eugene's principal, and he was a teacher and a coach for me. And when you see Coach Lamb interacting with young people especially, but other adults as well, it's real easy to see you were working with a man of great integrity. And when you see how people reacted to him, his colleagues, parents, young people, when you saw how they reacted to him, it was heartwarming, quite frankly, because working in a high school is not the easiest job in the world. Eugene would work with some of the most difficult children we had. Difficult not in terms of their behavior, but difficult in terms of the background from which they came. We were able to, and was fortunate enough to work with a lot of children who came to school hungry, some who came to school less than in full health. Coach Lamb, I have seen him many times take a personal interest in a lot of these children and provide for them and help them meet the needs that they had, the very basic needs. And he did it without a lot of fanfare. He did it and expect nothing in return. And by the way, I'm not talking just about the students in his class, certainly not just the athletes he worked with, but children who were not even in his classes. He would go to the guidance counselor and he would go to other teachers and seek out those students who were in need, and he would provide for them. I have seen him bring lunches from home for children who would eat in the lunchroom, but he knew that they may not have a meal at home, and he would provide a take-home meal for that child at home, and even sometimes provide meals for the siblings that he knew they had at home, younger children. When you see a man do that, you know you've got a man on a mission. You know you got somebody that truly knows what their place in life is. I believe, and I think Eugene believes too, and most people, that God put you here for a special purpose, a special reason. You got a calling. And I believe each one of us has a particular calling. And it's real easy to see what that calling is for Eugene Lamb, is to calling to be of service to people. Because as soon as he retired, he didn't just sit back. As a matter of fact, when he was working as a teacher, he also worked at the Tallahassee Parks and Recreation Department for a whole career as well. And I believe that Eugene didn't do that just to make extra money. I think he did it to be able to reach out and to touch even more children and their families. So when he retired, he just kept right on going. He continued to work in the rec department. He jumped in and continued to be an active member in his community. And when a vacancy came on the board, governing board of Tallahatchie Community College, I was privileged and honored to be asked to recommend him and to be a reference for him. And I jumped at the chance. And I remember telling the governor, I said, Governor, if you want someone of great integrity, someone that you can trust, someone that the parents can trust their children to, you won't find a better person than Eugene Lamb. And I'm very, very glad that he was appointed and had been reappointed. Now, we've had another governor, Governor Scott, has reappointed Coach Lamb to the board, even though he was appointed originally by another governor. You know, sometimes it doesn't work that way. But he's done a wonderful job at Tallahatchie Community College. He's done a wonderful job in his career in the education system in Leon County with a career in Parks and Recreation Department. He's just real active in his community, and he is not only one of the most respected men in this community, he's one of the most beloved men in this community, and I'm proud to call him my friend.
Congratulations to Coach Eugene Lamb Jr. for being named the 2015 Billy Ray Hobley Legacy Award recipient.